What's going on, guys? Your boy Amazing here, back with another video, and in today's video, guys, we are here on the legend difficulty of Heroes Arena, guys, to showcase the brand new summer Eastin. Yeah, so we're actually going to take this character into the Heroes Arena legend difficulty, and yeah, I'm honestly expecting her to be pretty solid as just kind of like a support type character. As you guys know, she's giving a bunch of basic stats, a bunch of attack percent, and start a turn heal, which I think can be really nice too, because she has the max HP heal. And so yeah, what I did is I actually already did the full run, guys, on the rage tower right here. And in terms of the team, we'll talk about the team and the gear and all that, and then we'll actually show you guys the clip. But yeah, before we actually hop into the team though, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe. Definitely do appreciate all the support on the channel, guys. And yeah, we're on the road to that 54k, man, so make sure to hit that sub button if you haven't already. Now with that out of the way, man, let's hop in and let's talk the Heroes Arena here, guys. So hopping into the tower here, so again, it's the rage tower, so these are the fights you're kind of expecting. Now in terms of the team here, we are rocking Sun Jin Woo, we have the Percival, Mazino, and then we have the brand new Eastin. Now this is pretty much the exact same team for the most part, from what I ran when legend difficulty actually dropped. I think the only character that I actually swapped was Eastin for Nasians, and other than that, I mean, the team's the exact same, guys. The idea of the team is we have Mazino's shield, obviously, he's also taunting as well, and we're bringing Percival so that because when we get to the Rimuru, right, Rimuru's gonna buff strip either the shield or the Percival buff, but because of the fact that we have Percival on the far left, it's always gonna buff strip him first and then leave the Mazino shield. So the idea with that is that, you know, whenever we do get to Rimuru, we pretty much have the shield still up, and in every other fight we're just able to tank and heal it off through either Percival or just the start turn heal from Eastin. So yeah, I do actually think this team is really good, and if you guys are able to try this team out in the Heroes Arena legend difficulty, I actually do see this as being a viable team. So yeah, now in terms of the gear here, guys, we'll go over real quick, but we have attack crit damage on Sun Jin Woo, we have HP defense on Percival, we have attack critical defense on Mazino, just so that, you know, he's a little bit more tankier, the attack obviously to make his shield stronger. And then for the Eastin here, guys, it's gonna be standard HP defense, so we don't have to run any, like, you know, special gear sets other than, I guess, like Mazino. He's the only one that really needs it. But yeah, and then, you know, that's pretty much the team comp, and then we are rocking the human summer card set, so the 3% attack for each applicable ally, which we have 4, so that is 12%. So yeah, with that out of the way, guys, let's hop in and let's actually show you guys the clip here of where I was able to get the full clear. Alrighty, guys, so here is the run on the screen here where I actually did get the clear, you know, with the team that we have here with Eastin, man. And yeah, I feel like Eastin is actually like pretty good in this slot, and the fact that she is giving you the starter turn heal, which you guys will see in the actual run itself, does actually matter for some of the turns there, man. It's pretty good. You also have the fact that you're getting the what is it, 5% attack per ally, so we get 20% attack and then 20% basic stats. Guys, I mean, that's really good, right? Like, the fact you're getting all those stats, I mean, that's nothing to scoff at. Now, Eastin herself is not going to be like a crazy DPS, so that is one thing to take into account. She is not going to be one-shotting like every character here on this field, guys. That is one thing to definitely take into account. But like, yeah, I mean, she's here to really give the support for Sun Jin Woo, you know, for Percival whenever he attacks, and yeah, I mean, you're going to get a lot of damage off. And so that's kind of the idea with this team, though, is that, you know, Sun Jin Woo is going to be doing a lot of damage. He does the started turn damage as well. You know, and then you have just like a lot of damage from you know, Percival when he's trying to heal your team when he does the double attack. So yeah, I think, like, honestly, this team is really solid, and yeah, it's definitely a really good option right now for Hero Arena Legend, especially since, like, right now, you know, with the way Grand Cross is, you are forced to pretty much go second on Heroes Arena Legend, so you have to really just kind of tank a lot of those hits, and having a character like Eastin is going to allow you to do that, giving you the extra basic stats, and yeah, I mean, the starter turn heal as well. I mean, you guys saw, look how much I healed right there, actually. I don't know if you guys, like, noticed the starter turn heal there, but that was really good. So we're just going to go with the double Percival there, guys, to get the full heal, so we move into the next you know, part of the tower there at full HP, which is ideally what we want to do. We will be taking a little bit of damage, if I'm not mistaken, on the Rimuru fight, so when we do get to the next tower there, we will be taking a little bit of damage, but I mean, other than that, it's not anything like too crazy or anything like, you know, that we really have to worry about. Yeah, this one right here is with Nabarel, Camilla, Rimuru, and Milim. That is a really strong team, actually. And yeah, I mean, they're going to be doing a lot of damage too, right? Because of the fact they have Nabarel giving, what is that, like 40% you know, attack right there. So yeah, she's obviously just a really good buffer for that team. And Eastin's technically giving the same amount, guys, as well. Like, technically, right? You know, she's giving 20% basic stats and 20% attack on top of the basic stats. So that is 40% attack and then 20% defense and HP. So that is actually really nice right there. So yeah, right there, as you guys saw, Mazino actually did take a good amount of damage, but he does get the full heal and the invincibility because we got less than 50%. And yeah, I mean, right here, I mean, it's pretty straightforward. We kill the Milim first so that she does not proc the 1 damage taken if we do kill someone else, and then we AoE with Sun Jin Woo, and I mean, look at that, guys. Like, it just instant one-shots all of them. So yeah, I mean, like, this team is pretty self-explanatory in terms of what you're doing. Like, Sun Jin Woo for the most part should be able to just kind of wipe a lot of these teams, but there are some times where you're just not able to do that. And yeah, I mean, when you're not able to do it, then it's really a stall fest. Now this match right here, this one is definitely RNG based, I will say, guys, because the way this one works is that you pretty much have to just hope the AI only gets Pelagard weak points and not Brunhild cards, because Brunhild AoE, if it does break your shield after the fact, it will do a ton of damage. You guys will see here, what's going to happen is it's going to go for the Brunhild AoE, and you'll see how much Brunhild AoE does versus Pelagard. So Pelagard's AoE, his is weak point too, right? That's why I'm saying, you know, if the AI prioritizes Brunhild, you might be cooked, because look how much damage that does. Look how much damage that does, man. So yeah, that obviously does like an absurd amount of damage. And we do tank that right there, and then yeah, right, you know, so now they have the Mazino shield too, so we gotta break that. And so, you know, the option that we really have here is just kind of going with you know, Sun Jin Woo. So we have to go for AoE with him. And then yeah, I was thinking like, okay, how do I want to go about this? Do I want to focus damage? But then I was like, nah, let's make sure we get the damage reduction and the heal effect from Percival, because I think that's gonna be you know, the best thing possible, at least for the team, to where we're able to, you know, start tanking on this follow-up turn right here, right? So again, like, this turn is going to be a little bit RNG in terms of you taking damage here, guys, but just bear in mind that, like, when you're going through the phase here, that you might have to do some resets if you get bad RNG. Like right here, they got only Pelagard cards, which is good for me, because that means that they're not going to be doing a lot of damage. I mean, look how much Pelagard does, right? If that's a Brunhild AoE though, I mean, that's killing me right there, right? Like, Brunhild AoE without your Mazino shield, you're definitely dying. So that is definitely a little bit of a scary thing right there. And so yeah, this turn right here, guys, I was like, okay, we got to go for the kill on the Brunhild now. You know, like, this is the chance to really take her out, because she is a major threat on the opposing team. So I was like, okay, let's do 1 into Mazino, and then yeah, we'll just go with the Mazino and Sun Jin Woo into the Brunhild. And I was thinking this would have been enough damage, but it does apply his invincibility, which is fine. So I'm like, okay, we'll just let him stay alive. And then yeah, this is where we go for the damage onto Brunhild, and we do get the kill on her as well. So yeah, now that Brunhild's dead, I mean, from this point on is really just kind of a stall fest, right? You know, making sure that we take out Mazino and then Pelagard, and then just leaving Nasians alive, killing him last. That's ideally how we wanted to go about it. So yeah, you know, again, guys, it's pretty straightforward stuff. Like, this is really what you're going to expect from this team when you're in a long match like this against a mirror match in Hero Arena. But yeah, the idea is you just kind of want to focus your damage onto the Brunhild, because she is a major threat. And yeah, I mean, look at the star turn heal, by the way, guys. I mean, I don't know if you guys have noticed it so far in this run, but the star turn heal is crazy. Now, remember also that Eastin is a boost character right now in this Heroes Arena, so that means she is getting extra stats for the entire team. So we are actually technically getting another 20% all stats on top of, you know, the 40% attack that I was talking about, and then the 20% defense and HP. So yeah, I mean, she's still providing, like, you know, a lot of extra stats, which could, you know, matter a lot for sure, but I don't necessarily think it's like, okay, you know, with Eastin not having the actual, like, buff the 20% all stats, I think she's still a viable option in this slot, because before this week we were running Nasians in her slot, and it was still pretty much the same in terms of, like, you know, strength. I would say, you know, Nasians and Eastin are very, very similar in what they're providing. And yeah, I mean, you know, Nasians is providing that attack related though, whereas, like, you know, Eastin's providing just flat attack. So that's really your main difference, right? It's like, do you want, like, the crit chance, the crit damage, pierce rate, right? Do you want all those stats? Then you go Nasians. If you want just, like, tanking in general, you want the just flat attack, then you would go with Eastin, right? And so that's, you know, you kind of pick your poison, right? You kind of pick your poison, and Nasians can heal you too, whereas Eastin's giving you the star turn heal. So yeah, very similar characters, honestly. I would say, like, for this team specifically, you either have one of those two, right? That's kind of the idea. So yeah, now we're on obviously the demon fight here, guys, and the demon fight is pretty straightforward. You're just gonna do the you know, AoE with Sun Jin Woo, single target, and then single target with you know, Mazino there, and then the turn after you're just gonna go with your double, you know, attack there with Percival, and then yeah, you're good to go from that point, right? So yeah, again, like, the idea with the team is really Sun Jin Woo is gonna be your hard carry. So if you have this character, guys, if you have Mazino, you probably have Light Percival at that point, and you know, you get Eastin, this is a viable legend difficulty team. So there you go, man. That is the you know, the strat right there that I was able to do. So yeah, right there, Esterosa and Gelda do die, and so it's just Demiurge right there. He's attacking, not going to be doing a lot of damage there, and we are able to tank that. And then, yeah, I mean, on this follow-up turn, we just do the double attack with Percival, and just to make sure everyone's at full health, you know, you would make sure we are able to do that. And yeah, I mean, that's kind of the idea, right? So, you know, double with Percival, and then just rip a, you know, Sun Jin Woo skill at that point, guys. But yeah, so there is the demon team right there. And then I think the final team is goddesses. So goddesses, again, could be, you know, a little bit of a threat because they can't be like stat load or anything like that. Luckily, most of the stuff that we're getting is just our stats increase from Eastin, right? It's just like, you know, team stats increase, which is good. So, you know, we didn't really have too many issues because of that, right? But yeah, again, goddesses are just very tanky in general, so you're gonna have to kind of whittle them down one at a time, right? That is definitely something you're gonna have to do. So yeah, we are loading into the goddess fight here, guys, and then yeah, you'll see exactly how we go about it here. But yeah, it's pretty much, again, like the same as the other fights. AoE there, obviously with Sun Jin Woo, we get the infect off, we get a lot of the damage. We want to make sure that we have the healing available from Percival, but we also want to make sure that we're able to, you know, start killing one at a time the goddess enemies here. Now, the nice thing about this one is that there's no Melieli. If there was a Melieli, this is going to be a lot harder with this team, and honestly, probably not even doable, honestly, because once the shield from Mazino is broken, then you're really cooked, right? You know, that's the whole idea, is like you keep the shield up as long as possible, and you know, you kind of whittle down as many of the enemies as you can. And so, you know, that's what we tried to do. So yeah, right here, I think I just go with a Mazino. Yeah, I was about to say, double attack with Sun Jin Woo onto the Sariel, guys, then we just follow up with Mazino. And you guys can see that Queen Elizabeth's revive is onto the what is that, the green Tristan. So yeah, right there, Sun Jin Woo does kill the Sariel, and so now we just gotta focus damage onto the Mael. The Mael is the next biggest threat on the team, and then from there we would whittle down the other two. So yeah, I mean, you guys can see here that this team is definitely viable, and I, you know, if I'm recommending like a human variant right now in Hero Arena Legend, like this is gonna be one of them where you can kind of you know, get away with it, right? You have a lot of damage, and yeah, I mean, it is two collab characters, I will say that. You know, you have Mazino and you have Sun Jin Woo. But yeah, I mean, like Percival, you know, a character you probably do have if you did pull for him at the time. And yeah, I mean, he's pretty solid just to be able to get that heal and the damage reduction too, right? So yeah, I do actually like that a lot. And so yeah, right here, I was just like, make sure, you know, I get the kill on the Darkness Mael, because he's the next biggest threat. And then yeah, now Darkness Mael is dead, and we pretty much win the match, guys. Like it's GG, man. And another plus about Eastin too is that, as you guys saw right there, as we killed Mael, Queen Elizabeth and Tristan both lost gauge. That's another part of her passive too, where you can kind of take advantage of that. So Elizabeth and Tristan don't just like top deck a merge and get an ultimate instantly. You have the flexibility of making sure that they can never really ult you, because it's always 2 gauge they lower anyway, right? So yeah, being at that, you know, I think that's another plus that this character has over someone like Nazians, where Nazians you would have to, I guess, just stun the character that you're trying to kill, right, at that point, to make sure that they don't get the ultimate. So there you guys go, man. That is going to be the Heroes Arena Legend difficulty clear with the brand new Eastin. Again, I didn't even click a card with Eastin, really, actually. She was just there for the support, and that's exactly what she's there to do. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys do enjoy the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. But that's going to be it, and I'm going to see you guys on the next one, man. Peace out. Have a good rest of your day, guys. See you later, man.